Welcome to another arcade adventure, fellow Radiant Stars and new players. What is going on? Razzle Joestar here, bringing you Wild West Cowboys of Moo Mesa, a interesting little game spawned from an interesting little, somewhat obscure 90s, I think it was 90s TV show when anthropomorphic animals were everywhere. I've played this game about once or twice. This was a request by Watch Tunes RV, so finally getting around to doing this one for you as a thanks to a long-time viewer to the channel. It's pretty simple. It's a shoot 'em up, much like Sunset Riders. We've got 4 playable characters. We're just gonna go do the guy on the far left. And if you're not familiar with the concept of this game, it's basically, hey, let's do a western, but everybody's cows because a comet hit the mesa and mutated everybody into cows in Athros for some reason. It was the 90s. You could do something like that. And if you've ever played Sunset Riders, which I really should do that on this channel sometime, you'll notice a lot of similarities between this game and that game. Although from what little I've played of Sunset Riders, it's kind of nice because... Oh, okay. I didn't know he actually did that. It's pretty nice because it's kind of got its own style. While it's very similar in look and feel, it just kind of has its own, we'll just call it spin-off-y feel, I guess you could say. Really cool thing you'll see too as I switch through characters in this run is that they all have their own different kinds of guns. So I got this guy here shooting up with a lever action. Gotta love the good old lever action. I do have this set to the default setting. We're having the return of the continue counter. Over on the left side of the screen there, you can see how many coins I've put into the game, how many times I've continued, and what the dollar value is of that, going at a rate of 25 cents per play, as it should be, not chips or whatever they're using nowadays. Don't get me started. So we've already got our first boss here. And I've just died. Or, well, got knocked off the screen. So I don't think anybody ever really dies in this game. They just get defeated. Which is in spirit of the show. Like, this guy's pumping out what look like bullets, but, like, in the TV show proper, the characters would, like, shoot objects that kind of, like, represented them. Like, the main, lawman cow would shoot, like, stars out of his gun. Like, little cowboy-looking stars, so... You know, because, like, in kids' shows back then, you'd have them shooting lasers or whatever at each other, but nobody ever really got hit or like got like killed or hurt. Unless your Transformers a movie, then you're just gonna start dropping your Autobots like flies. Need to pay attention a bit more here. This guy's just taking me to the cleaners. Can't get him when he's all. And yeah, they have horses in the background, which you know raises several world building questions. Normally I would be all like, hey, how does that work? But, I mean, it's a kid's cartoon, so it's not trying to be like a serious, you know, show or anything like that. I'm not going to nitpick it like a Twitter user getting upset at the new Superman movie. And there he goes. I got turned into a steak dinner. I forgot that, yeah, they turn into a little steak dinner when they get knocked down. There we go. That's Rodeo being their little catchphrase from the show. And the cool thing I like about this is you can actually pick, after you got past the first stage, what level you wanted to play with. Of course, the hideout being locked off only if you manage to clear all the other stages. So let's just go with the desert. And you're kind of doing it like as if it's a start to an episode. I don't remember how... I don't think the show used title cards like this, but I still think it's kind of cool. Alright, we got a shoot 'em up type segment. What is that? Oh, I mean, oh, it's just... Oh, there we go. I forgot you had to shoot the chickens to... Like I said, I've only played this game... Never mind, I died. Well, there's another one for the counter. Let's move over to... Moo. I forgot all the character names. Oops. But this is the main guy I was talking about. He shoots the stars out of his gun. Like these missiles here, like, right, they're not actual proper missiles. They're just missiles with traps on them. But who's letting all the money out? How do a bunch of mutant cows even make their own... I'm thinking way too hard about this already. Now we've got non-mutant but annoying bees. I like how the eagle flies off the screen when you lose all your health too. Little details like that. It's always great. Geez, I'm already almost knocked out here. Oh wait, there we go. Got ourselves a hoofing around here. I think part of that is just me kind of not paying too much attention, but you know. Still trying to master the art of jibber jabbering while playing a game and all. Look at ourselves a mid-boss here. It's this dude who looks like... It's all like... It kind of looks like he's zoned out. Like, he just worked a long day, a long shift, and he just wants to clock out and go home, really. Gotta be careful, because he does shoot stuff out of the front and the back, but... Don't want to get all the way in back, because then his little furnace back there does shoot fire that can do damage. So I'm trying to keep myself in the middle here. Oh. Couldn't middle it quite enough. Call the Rodeo. Okay, that's like something I would come up with. Oh, we're right into the actual boss. If I remember correctly, this dude was a regular villain on the show. I don't know if he had a giant mutant scorpion with him usually, but hey, you know. I busted the giant scorpion's tail. We got him going around. Okay, that's kind of cool having the gun on the scorpion tail like that. Like that's one of the things I like about Anthro character designs is like when people come up with cool like little things like that. Like in what's that movie? Rango, right? He had Rattlesnake Jake, and like his rattlesnake was like a Gatling gun. Like that's so cool. Like. I almost got him. I need to stop. Running up to him like I'm playing Metal Slug. Oh, there you go. Hey, yeah. That's another one down. We'll just do that one. Just go, whatever it's silent on, we'll do that one. Gonna tell me what the name of the villain here is, or? But again, emulation for this isn't quite there yet. It did have the little yellow box, meaning that like some of the graphics and sounds aren't gonna render properly. So maybe that was one of them. Like the intro has this big giant mountain rising up, and on this version of MAME, it doesn't render properly. The bottom half is gone. Oops. I'm using the version 2.74 because my computer is a toaster. And I had to revert to an earlier version to be able to do a bit of a better quality recording. That's what happens when you just gotta make do, man. I mean, other than that, game runs perfectly fine. Shoot and jump. Oh. Some miscreant is polluting our lake. Where's Captain Planet when you need him? Alright, that's pretty cool. So what I like about this game is they do try to vary it up a little bit. With, like, you had the flying sequence from the second level we took a look at, and then you had that little swimming segment. So, we got a mini boss. Snake. Speaking of Rattlesnake Jake. Although he makes dinosaur noises for some reason. Okay. He's kind of giving that. He's got that weird look in his eye. I get that he's supposed to be a snake, so maybe he's like trying to be intimidating or hypnotize or something, but kind of just looks weird. What? Ah, there we go. It's kind of like almost a not as intense Metal Slug. I mean, I don't know if Sunset Riders was like that too. So again, I haven't really played that one very much. Played like a couple levels of it. It's kind of got like that same smooth action. It's just not one, blood everywhere, and two, not as many things flying up on screen. Perfect for the kiddies. Okay, thanks, game. I got a life up and then immediately I can get hit. Need to also remember I got that charge attack that doesn't use any. Dang. I got myself bombed. Oh, his little gun looks like a cannon. Okay, that's cool. Like, see, like, even though, like, damage-wise, they're all functionally the same, it's... Oh, this guy's like a spider. Okay, I think he was also another, like, regular... I think most of these bosses are regular villains, or, like, one-time villains or something like that, but anyways. I was gonna say, I like that even though, shoot. They're all functionally the same as far as, like, you know, firing speed and whatnot. It's cool that they have, like, those little touches, though. Like, he's got a cannon. You had the first guy who had the, I'm bad with names, but the first guy who had the, lever action. And then the guy who shot the stars out of his gun. Yeah, little things like that, right? Adds a little bit of personality. A little personality goes a long way. Oh, he rolled two ways. Oops. Oh, we've come full circle already. Alright then. Even though I'm continuing a lot, it doesn't feel like it's too unfair so far. Like, it just kind of feels more like I'm just inexperienced with it. So that's why I'm getting walloped so much. Yeah, see this guy, Boot Hill Buzzard, he's got a name. Give me them, let's give them Baron Samadi vibe. Okay, I guess we do kill people. Oh no, I'm gonna get demonetized. I said the K word, I guess say unalived. I find it so funny that, like, people are saying things like unalived and stuff like that. It just kind of reminds me, because, like, so, yeah, 90s kid, right? Grew up when, like, anime was still being shown to kids on the air, or still is, I don't know. But anyways, you had to deal with all kinds of weird euphemisms. I mean, of course, there's obviously the infamous Yu-Gi-Oh! You're going to the Shadow Realm. But I remember watching shows like The Big O, And, like, they tried to stick to the, I just realized I set that house on fire. Alright. Now you've got a ghost coming in the house. But anyways, they tried to stick to the original script from the anime, from, like, the Japanese version. But of course, they couldn't say, like, oh, the woman was killed or whatever. They just say, oh, he was done in, or something like that. Took him out, he was done in, disappeared mysteriously. Something like that, you know. I mean, okay, you don't have to say it disappeared mysteriously, but you can say, like, oh, this character, you know, took out the other character, or that was another one, take him out, take them down, destroy you, I'm gonna destroy you. You know, there are ways, there's ways to get around that stuff. Because, you know, you had to worry about the censor. Oh, jeez. You had to worry about the censors back then. As they called them. The, network and all that stuff. You know, what's appropriate and what's not to show kids on, like, TV shows and such. Like, you know, hence the whole thing with lasers, right? You're having these characters, even like in G.I. Joe, right? We're supposed to be like military guys. If they're shooting like actual guns and stuff, that might be controversial. Make them shoot lasers though, and that's fine. Oh, we got our boss. Okay, that's a neat little effect there. I also like that they say things to you too, both when they appear and when you beat them. Again, a little personality goes a long way. Okay, this mirror goes back in. Oh, he's got his own gun. Alright, now he's shooting the... Oh, shoot. I jumped right into that. That one's on me. Okay, so we have one death. Those guys in the beginning look like they're zombies, so we're not going to count those guys. Or should I say, we took them out. 5-card stud. Okay, I'm not even going to touch that one with a 5-foot pole. What does this axe do? Oh, okay. I do kind of feel like this is a game where it seems very feasible that you could do no credit clear of it. And I do believe I have this set to default setting. So, because when I do games on the Arcade Appreciation series, I do like to keep it at the default setting. Unless the game's just unbearably difficult and, like, you have to, it's just better to play it at an easier setting. There was a game I played recently that was like that, where I'm like, might as well just set it to easy. But I don't remember what game it was. Nope, I can't remember. I don't remember if it was a console game or if it was a arcade game or what. Nope. Alright, getting some health back at least. Gotta reuse that background there. So wait, we start off in the mine, and then we end up just coincidentally in the saloon where this guy is. Oh no, we found the flamboyant one. There's nothing wrong with being flamboyant. Just oh, magic tricks, eh? I mean, I do gotta dig the card slinging aesthetic there.
Let's rodeo.
Whoops. Oop. Also, fighting on the swinging platform, that's also pretty cool. Like, you don't only have the platform swinging, you... What do you say about money? But anyways, you have the camera kind of swinging along with it too, so... Again, little things. Little things. Next one. The wagon train. Right, we haven't had our obligatory train level yet. You can't do a Western without having a train at some point. That's illegal. Now there's gonna be someone who's gonna go, well, actually, this game was Western themed and there was no train in it. You know, I could have just... Like, oh yeah, I had the bombs. I was... There we go. Oh, okay. We're back to the... Oh, okay, I didn't know there was a... That's kind of cool. Oh, that's... I just noticed the snake is supposed to be the exhaust pipe on that. Oh, I didn't even think about actually using a jump button. Whoops. Oh, and it does damage too? Okay. Alright, I'm probably gonna want to just not, again, say as much as I can in the middle. Just watch out for those missiles. Alright then. Same. Oh, okay, so it's not really a train level, it's a wagon train level. You know what? Points for getting both of them at the same time, I guess? Question mark. Oh, they let you just destroy it so you can see the, reveal the gun. That's shooting snakes. Alright then.
Let's rodeo.
Okay, but what's stopping me from just... Oh, okay. That's not the only trick they got. I was gonna say, because I can just sit here and camp the thing, but... Oh, okay. So you have the main thing here. I don't know if you guys can see that. We also got that cannon to my immediate left that's popping out the bombs to prevent me from sitting here camping this all day. Whereas I could just sit like that and do it. Nope. Now where do I shoot? Oh! Dang it. Oh, okay. Alright, the... We're fighting the Beyblade train, apparently. Ah. Let me figure out how this thing chases me around, so I can learn how to get the drop on it. Oh! That's on me for getting too close and getting too greedy. So that's the thing, is like a lot of these deaths are just either, I feel like are largely due to me just not knowing the game and just doing stupid things like that. It doesn't feel like, oh, this game is just riding me into the dirt, like the, I don't know if I mentioned it, the Jurassic Park game. The first one that they did by Sega, that one is pretty bad with the... Oh, we're already at the last guy, the Master Bull. That's pretty bad. You get a lot of force damage. Not the Lost World, but the one before that one, with the moving seats and all. Got ourselves a rooftop western battle, it seems. We're about like at I'd say 25, 27 minute mark too, so not too terribly long of a game either. Oop. I forgot yeah, that was... I was seeing those, and I don't know why it didn't click that I should not do that. There we go. Okay, so they actually jump out of the grass. That's funny. Oop. Kaboom. Just outright stomps on it. Almost thought a boss was coming. I mean, we're probably getting near the end here, but... Right, that one was a little cheap game. Oof. Oh, you know what? Why didn't I think about that? So you wouldn't think, oh, I'll just shoot. You're never going to think, oh, those are obstacles, I just have to move around them. You wouldn't think, oh, hey, I could probably shoot those out of my way. The little jaunt he does down there. That's funny. Yeah. For shame. Okay, there's gotta be a way to dodge that. I probably just don't know the pattern for it. So you go to the little... Yeah, there he goes, doing the little run. Oh, okay, I can't quite get him before he does his fire breath, but there we go. And I should have figured it was going to shoot bombs or something. There we go. So you got enough reaction time to tell, or to like check the thing out and see what the next attack is, so you can respond to it. Oh, okay, didn't expect that one. Okay. Oh, it's the mirror, but isn't he like in on the plot or something? I don't remember. There's a lot of gold back there. Oh, we are in the bank, I think. Why'd the bank have gold pieces and not like cash or something like that? Marshall Moon?
It appears Mass Bull has made his escape to the Skull Mountain Mine.
Let's rodeo, boys! Stone Mountain!
Alright, gang, with our phase filtered voices. No, I know the Masked Bull was like the main bad guy.
Your cattle drives over!
Alright, let's see how many quarters this final boss eats up. And he just Shoryuken me. Great. He shot cactus at me. Okay, so you can shoot the knives out of the air. Oh, see that. Should have stayed on the ground. Yeah. Yeah, so it's just really paying attention to him and like what attack he's doing. Or he's gonna throw it at you. Not getting too close to him because he's not gonna Shoryuken you. There we go. Ooh, get away from your Shoryukens! Yeah. We're close though. I'm just gonna get him with my... what I call the drummer technique. The double tap. Oh, come on, your life bar. Okay, there we go. We needed him for his Now he's the unmaskable. Wahahahaha. Oh, that's it. The credits are just gonna start like that. Alright, that was a bit of a... not of a strong note to end off on, but hey, you know what? I like it. Cute little game. I do remember again watching this show a lot when I was a kid. I think I had a VHS tape of it, and I had like some of the action figures. Definitely one of the stranger concepts to come out of the 90s, 80s, but then again you also had things like biker men from Mars, which were anthropomorphic biking mice guys. So it was the 90s, anything went. Anything goes, I guess. I also want to start putting these games on a tier list, so if I would rank this game, I don't know. I would say either, and of course it's a Konami game. I don't know why it took me so long to mention this was made by Konami. I guess mentioning Sunset Riders would just do the trick. But anyways, if I had to place this somewhere on a tier list, I probably would say I want to lean a little bit more towards the B tier. Although I think the somewhat fair difficulty kind of inches it a bit more towards the A tier. Definitely is probably going to be one I'll be popping in a bit, so to speak, popping in a bit more. See if I can actually get through this without continuing. I'll have to check the dip switch settings here after I lose my next set of lives to make sure I actually did set it to normal. Then again, sometimes you play a game and it turns out to be like easier than you expect. Like I remember playing Lost World on the Model 3 emulator and Supermodel, and it actually turned out to be easier than I expected. It had some tricky parts, but by and large it wasn't. Maybe a little bit lagging. By and large it wasn't too bad. There's definitely been more quarter munchy licensed games, like again the old straight shooter one with the moving seat. Oh, okay, so it was the first boss that we fought that turned out to be the Mask Bowl. I don't know why I didn't catch that. There's another game I played too where I was like, oh, well, you know, it's a licensed game, so... Oh, I actually haven't seen that knockout one before. So points for different death animations there. Give me that ball rock punch, or the he's hit me with that boxer punch. That's actually kind of funny because yeah, you got that straight punch that kind of almost reminds me of Balrog from what do you call it, Street Fighter, and then you had the Shoryuken. So okay, that's actually really cool. Like, that's if I find the sprite sheets for this, that's probably gonna be like the thumbnail right there. It's like I'm shooting down like that. That's pretty cool. Gotta go for the dynamic thumbnail. Look at it. Specifically that one where he's like pointing downwards, or maybe have it pointing towards the camera. If I can get it pointing towards the camera, then it's like Dakota is going to shoot you. Oh, there you are. Into our flying segment. Yeah, see, I totally missed the first time around that this actually can... Oh, well. There we go. Wait, when did I take damage? Okay. I guess it's just because you're not... Or like, maybe I'm not used to just looking out for those little small spots. Because like when you go and you play something like Metal Slug... Well, I think Metal Slug, yeah, Metal Slug does it, Contra does it. The balls are like little small, like they blink. So you can see it like... the attack coming. It might be smaller, but it still is like that bright color, so you know, like, hey, you gotta watch out here. Let it run so I can get the footage for the game over continue. Ah, no. Oh, okay. RA left arrow. No, whether that's the back, but whatever. Little funky credits theme, and then we have the opening sequence here, and that is gonna do it for Wild West Cowboys of Moo Mesa. I gotta warn you here though, the opening does get a bit seizure-rific once we get past this big thing here. Right about now. Like, geez, like I'm in arcade games even. I'm like, whoa, that's a bit much. Oh yeah, that was Wild West Cowboys of Moo Mesa. Definitely a product of the 90s. Once again, we are blending the Anthro with the arcade on this channel. Unintentionally so. This stuff just happens. I don't plan it that way. But anyways, thanks so much for watching, fellow Radiant Stars. If you'd like to join the arcade adventure to literally play and review everything, well, maybe not literally, but play and review as much as we can. Don't forget to toss a like to the video, to subscribe, and check out different ways to help support the channel. I do have the goal one of these days of not having to rely on ads to support this project. We're going to do more than Let's Plays, of course. Non-commentary videos, like I'm probably going to do non-commentaries, well, for the different characters, for people who want to see that kind of thing, and game over continue sequences. We'll see throughout the days here. I'm going to be releasing different aspects of this game, like all the boss fights and all that stuff. Anyways, enough my jibber jabbering. There's stuff in the description if you want to check those out to help support the channel. My name is Razzle Joestar, and thank you very much for watching. And remember, no matter what anyone says, you are a Radiant Star. Take care, and I will see you all next game. I still can't create good closing spiels.